Okay.
So who wants to take like what role or whatever?
So each of us are just going to go around and talk about our favorite place, and then whoever the responder is just going to do 5 to 6 reflecting statements, and then that's it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you want to start?
About my favorite place?
Yeah. Who wants to be listener?
Uh, I can start it off.
Okay.
Okay.
Chase and I will just sit back and observe.
Yes, enjoy.
Should bring
My favorite place is my grandparents' house.
Okay. Tell me more about why your favorite place is your grandparents' house.
My favorite place in the whole world is my grandparents' house because I was thinking about it. It makes me feel like home, and it smells like coffee in the mornings.
So it makes you feel at home, and you like the smell of coffee in the morning. What else do you like about your grandparents' home?
I think I grew up there, so I have a lot of good memories. It's in Tucson, so where I grew up with my brothers, and it's peaceful. My Nana has a nice garden. They always offer me food.
So it feels very homey and lots of good memories.
Yes. What else?
What's your one favorite memory that you can recall from?
Well, a lot of them have to do with my grandfather just going on and on. Well, first he makes me coffee, and then he tells me all of his stories. And then he goes off on trails about, what was that guy's name? What day was it? It was hot outside. So I guess it just is my happy place.
You have a very good connection to your grandfather.
Yes, lots of good stories that never end.
Awesome.
Okay.
That seemed good.
I don't know how many that was.
Oh, I don't know.
I think it was like 5.
I was going to say it was probably like 5. It felt like 5.
It says to end with a It says end with a thoughtful summary after 2 to 3 minutes. Is that like you guys or as a collective at the end?
If you're invited to do so.
Oh, the assistant. That's under the assistant. Cool. Okay. I can be a client if someone wants to be a listener.
I'll listen.
Okay. Yeah, I think you have to ask me the question.
Sorry, I was just going to stare at you. Hold on. I don't even know what the question was. Hold on. Let me pull it up.
Ask her what her favorite place is.
Yeah.
That's what it was. All right. I knew it had something to do with your favorite place. So, can you tell me about your favorite place?
Yeah. My favorite place is this Christmas tree farm that we would go to every Christmas and cut down Christmas trees at.
Okay, so your favorite place was at a Christmas tree farm?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so what is it about this Christmas tree farm that brings back this favorite memories, I guess?
I really remember the smell of the pine trees and the Christmas trees, and there was a little store on the property, and they would be making fresh hot cider, and everything just smelled so good and was festive for Christmas. And I would go there with my family, and we were all together, and everyone's in a good mood and kind of just excited about the holidays and that holiday spirit kind of feeling.
So it sounds like the spirit and the moment and the setting just kind of made for perfection there.
Mhm. Yeah, and it just is all good memories. I don't have any bad memories associated with Christmas tree farm. So it's kind of if there's a rough day happening, can if I like smell something that reminds me of that, it's kind of comforting and like makes me feel good. This is not crazy.
No, for sure not. I'm just trying to think of like a way to reflect that, and so without being redundant as far as to
yeah.
thinking about like as far as so does it bring on that feeling like throughout the year, or is this specifically just around the holiday period?
I would say throughout the whole year. Like sometimes if I'm like in a place and feel like I kind of get like a sensory something that pulls up that memory, it's kind of like, oh, that's like a nice random little warm feeling.
So it seems like that kind of brightens your day when you think about that.
It's like a happy place.
So it sounds like that little Christmas spot brings a lot of joy throughout the entire year, and particularly on stressful days or whenever you kind of feel like you need kind of a little bit of a nice boost. Nice.
Yeah. I would say that summarizes it.
Oh, man.
Good job.
Good job.
I can listen for someone.
Okay, I can share.
Okay. Rosie, what's your favorite place in the whole world?
Favorite place? Probably my college town. So not just a specific place, but that whole area.
Tell me more about that.
It's pretty small, and everyone is super nice. Amazing food, and lots of things to do outdoors. So it reminds me of college. It's fun.
So I hear that you like your college town because everyone there is nice and there's yummy food, and it reminds you maybe of good times that you had in college?
Yes, and just it's very slow paced compared to being here in LA, so it's nice to go back and get some fresh air close to the beach, but close to the farms.
Yeah, so I hear that you like the slower pace of that town and kind of the contrast to where you live now. It kind of gives you some relief a little bit.
Yes, it makes it like peaceful and relaxed, so I really enjoy going back and doing some of the things I used to do before.
What are some of the things that you used to do there that you don't do now?
I would say a lot of hiking. There's a lot of places to go hiking around there and trails even along the beach, so I really miss being close. I mean, here there is, but you have to really go out of your way to drive somewhere and then the traffic, so it was nice having the convenience of going somewhere that's right there. I really miss that.
Yeah. So I hear that you really enjoy hiking and being outdoors and having easy access to that.
Yes.
It's
and
something
it's
you
even
value.
more motivating when the whole town is super active and people are walking, running all times of day, so very motivating.
Yeah. Was this town in Colorado? Where was this town?
Where is this magical place?
Yeah.
San Luis Obispo.
Oh, okay. So still in California.
Happiest place in the U.S.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, I didn't count. Did I do 5?
Yes.
Should I keep going? I want to hear more about this magical town.
All right, Chase, your turn. Tell me all about your favorite place.
All right, so I think my favorite place is back home in Tennessee at my parents' house. So I guess probably my favorite part of it is it's just kind of got that small town feel where, I mean, essentially you feel like you step back a couple of decades whenever you get there. Basically, no red lights, a couple of stop signs.
So I hear that you don't like traffic.
You definitely hear that correctly. I try by any means to limit any kind of time I'd have to sit in traffic. I'd rather drive extra miles and actually be moving rather than just sit in traffic.
So it sounds like you like the slower pace of your hometown.
Indeed, I do, and also like the friendliness of the people. Even if you're a stranger, that they're still gonna, oftentimes say hello, shake your hand, that kind of thing.
So it sounds like you feel really comfortable there.
Absolutely.
Do you have good memories of being at your parents' house?
Yeah, lots of good memories. Lots of openness. I really enjoy the openness of it, and not having neighbors right next door to you, and being able to kind of enjoy just the quietness of the town or of the area there. And I can even remember like smelling like in the summer you can smell the smell of like fresh cut hay, and then in the fall it's more so of like wood burning stoves and like drying tobacco in the tobacco barns.
Oh wow! So it seems like a lot of those smells bring you back to those good memories.
A lot of fun ones for sure. Ones that I don't really get to enjoy as much anymore. But maybe one day.
Right. You could smoke your own tobacco.
I probably will forego that, but
really brings me home. Okay, does any listeners want to jump in?
It sounds like we're all sensory to a certain amount. Like a lot of us talked about smells and how that reminds us of things. So I think that's interesting.
I think it's actually the strongest memory sense.
There you go. I believe you.
Did any of you kind of feel like you're struggling, or like, where's it going? How do I move this forward?
Yeah, it felt really forced.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
And so in undergrad, I remember I was in a nutrition coaching class, and we like briefly did this stuff, and I remember it's still difficult now. It was difficult then, and it still remains difficult, even though I've been a dietitian now for 5 years, and counseling every day. It feels forced,
Mm-hmm.
I think the hardest part is being watched by somebody else, because then you're more tense. So that's when you're just like, I don't know. It happens every time I get observed during counseling. I'm like,